Alrighty, since I got my new central pneumatic air compressor, I decided to go ahead and do it upright, get the full use out of it, and doing so, replacing the air fittings with high flow. So we get this box open here real quick. I went with Milton high flow, so took me a little longer than I expected to get it. For next time, I'll let's see here. Yep. All other kind of information. Just a big box, overused for these. Like I said, it's the Milton V style high flow air fittings. Will make your air tools that uses a lot of air quickly to operate better, smoother, and get more performance out of them. This is a 7-piece set. Something to get me started. And the runoff from the air compressor, the main air hose, and a couple of extra fittings for my air ratchet. The stuff that's going to use a lot of air. I don't have a whole lot. I got a little small, but for here, this is going to be a start. And I can tell you right now, yeah, these fittings a whole lot. There's going to be a whole lot more airflow. Hopefully that's coming out okay for you guys. Part number S307VKIT. So let me get them out of the package here, and we'll be back. Excited about this. Excited to run my air compressor. Alright guys, this here's a little comparison between the M style and the V style high flows. Nothing real scientific here. This one come off my old my new air compressor. Just a quick test on it. This here's the upgrade, the high flow. This is from the hose, my Craftsman hose, air hose. One end, that's the other end. This will be the new high flow for my Craftsman air hose, 3/8. The other end. And I'll have one for a tool, a couple tools, a couple other fittings there. This here's a 3/16 drill bit. Fits in the M style plug with a little wiggle. Not much. So 3/16 on the M style. And this is a 9/32 drill bit. And, you know, not even close. It'll go this way, but it won't. It's not even close. So, a 9/32 drill bit on the on the V style high flows, with still just a little wiggle in there, but you can see the difference. 3/16 all the way up to 9/32. That much airflow you're going to get to your air sander stuff, that tools that take up a lot of air, like my air impact. So I'll be changing those out. Easy peasy. So once again, 3/16 on the M style fittings, 9/32 on the V style. And as you can tell, the M style fitting will fit the V style connector, and these are supposed to be push on, one-handed push on. That'll come in handy. And then the new one, V style, one-handed operation could come in handy. Alright guys, let me get my air compressor set up. I'm gonna just throw some old school thread tape on there and go with it. Alrighty, we'll be back. Alright guys, got my Milton high flow V style fittings on my tools. My hose, had a couple extra pieces over for an extra tool, end of an airline, and see if I can't get you panned over here a little bit. You can move my tripod here a little bit. And on the air compressor, that's changed out. Like I said, with the V styles on the Miltons, they are one-handed operation. Boom. Ready to go. So my next trick, let's get you back over here for a second. I'm gonna fire up the air compressor, fill it up, and test these tools out. So stay tuned. Alrighty, got my air compressor all done here, got my tools all switched out. So as I said, these are just one-handed fittings, very nice. They're just oh yeah, a lot more zip for sure. You can feel it from my last video when I had it just hooked up to my Flexzilla hose on the M fittings, M style fittings. It's got a lot more torque on it. I can feel it in my hand. Very nice. And my 3/8 ratchet. So definitely these Milton high flow V-style air fittings will bring a whole new meaning to your air tools. Give it that extra punch. So I'm going to enjoy this. It's late right now. Late in the morning I'm going to finish this up. I need to rotate the tires on the truck. It's close to midnight here. I'm just going to get up in the morning and see how this goes. Make sure the air gun and the compressor is up to the task of taking the lug nuts off. We'll see. So I'll get back with you guys in the morning. So it'll be momentarily for you, but for me it'll be about another 7 hours. So alrighty, we'll be back in the morning to rotate the tires on the truck. Stay tuned. Alrighty, morning guys. It's no longer midnight. I can get out here and get these tires changed, rotated around. This is my current setup I got. Got my Craftsman 1/2 inch, my Earthquake 3/8, and gloves. You know, got my grease ready to go back on the lugs. Here's my first pad for the front centerboard. Jack holding the truck up there, and ready to go. My second pad poured for the rear. Jack stands under the rear tires, so I'm gonna get these things busted loose. I'm gonna do a fast time lapse of me taking off these. I don't want to bore you with the entire event in real time. Let me get to rotating these tires out and checking and see if the air compressor can hold up to the job. Alrighty guys, I didn't have time to end my video before I had to leave to work from the tire rotation. So I'm just out of work, come out here and kind of end this. The Central Pneumatic 10-gallon air compressor from Harbor Freight is a huge upgrade from my little 12-volt air pump that I had. It did do the job of taking off the lug nuts on my truck. A light utility SUV car with the Milton high flow fittings definitely gave it that little boost that it needed to do the job. If you're looking at trying to take off 110 plus torque rating, my gun probably won't do that with this air compressor, 10 gallon. I know it will do a whole lot more on a bigger compressor. A while back, did a video after I first got it. It took off a ring and pinion nut, and those are on there pretty good. But for my use, my DIY here stuff at home, it's going to serve me great. When I come to those situations, I may have to break out the old breaker bar and break those 110 plus torque spec lug nuts so I can use the gun the rest of the way. But I set mine at 90 this time around, which should be plenty, and should be able to use the gun next time and take those off again with no issues. The Milton high flow V style fittings is definitely a thumbs up. Definitely get them. Upgrade your airlines, your air tools, and your tools will be brand new again. You got some old stuff kind of getting wore out, don't have the money, don't really want to get something else because it's still working on you. Try out the Milton high flow V style connectors. Will bring your air tools back to life for sure. What else? Still got to finish the pad. Gonna fill it in eventually, but I got my front and my rear, so I can do projects like that. My ramps can fit on the front pads, and I can drive up. And this garage is a little, I mean, my truck can fit in here, but I'm up against the walls. As y'all guys seen in previous videos. This gives me a little more elbow room outside. Up out of the dirt, definitely a plus. And yeah, let me don't drag this out any further. My last thoughts: the 10 gallon general or central pneumatic air compressor from Harbor Freight. It's worth it. DIY guy doing little odd jobs and stuff, not really everyday use. Gonna get my good money out of it for sure. And air fittings, Milton. I just can't say enough. With those, definitely helped out. And looking forward to doing some more videos. Appreciate your views, your comments, and any suggestions always. Stay safe out there, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.